Hello everybody and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. Alright, Ariana Grande is engaged again. And the only question I have is what took so long? I'm just being funny because the last time she was engaged within like a month or something like that when she was engaged to Pete Davidson. So it only took 10 months for it to happen this time around. Unbelievable. Okay, so I thought I would do a reading on these two because they're newly engaged. I looked this up. You guys will be proud of me. I looked this up before I started. She's a Cancer. He's a Leo. She is 27. He is 25. Okay. If anybody is new to my channel, a little bit about myself, I'm a clairsentient clairvoyant, which means that I can feel what other people feel. I read people. That's where I shine. That's where I do my best work. And I pick up on energies between people as well. You know, relationships, whether they're coworkers, parents, lovers, that sort of a thing. Okay. So, all right. So she's engaged to this Dalton guy. And I really am not... I don't know Ariana Grande. I don't follow her that much or anything like that. But she kind of strikes me as someone who just loves to be in love. She's got this, I don't think it's like a fantasy, but I just feel like she gets swept up in it so quickly. And she is intense. Now, she's a Cancer, which is a water sign. Now, Cancerians are very sensitive and emotional and that sort of a thing, but they are represented by the crab. So being represented by the crab, they also are hard on the outside. They can have like that hard shell, okay? And you never know with Cancer people what they're trying to tell you, because again, they're represented by the crab. They walk in a zigzag. I'm a Sagittarius. You'll know what I want because I tell you what I want. I have the bow and arrow. You know, I'm represented by the centaur, and I have a bow and I have an arrow, and I aim at what I want and I go straight at it. Where Cancerian people are very moody and they are very they don't tell you directly what they want. So I feel that getting back to her, I'm just trying to explain like her personality. I feel she's very emotional and very sensitive, but I do feel that she acts very quickly. So it's like when she falls in love, she's really in love, and she likes the feeling of being in love, and she gets caught up and it gets very intense. And then I feel like once it's all kind of over with, then it's like they're not as into it. So it's like when she was with Pete Davidson, you know, it's like they dated, they got tattoos, and they just spent every minute together. And, you know, there was this intensity. It's like, well, what else should we do? Let's get married. And then when things start to settle down and they kind of get set into real life, it's just like, oh, okay, if this is what it's about, I'm really not really ready for it. And I kind of feel like it's the same thing again. I like Dalton. I feel like he's a nice guy. I feel that it would be a good match, but I get that they're young, and I don't think they really understand what marriage is about. I don't feel Dalton is completely mature. I'm not saying that he's immature. I feel that there's a matureness about him, but there's no understanding here of what engagement really means. Okay. So I get this. They spent a lot of time together. It was passionate. It's intense. It's like, again, what should we do? Let's get married. I don't get that there's this deep connection between the two of them. Deep, undying love. Yes, they love each other. I don't know if it's going to stick again. I don't know if it's going to stick. I think she wants to focus on her career still. And with a lot of people being stuck together in the pandemic, you can't get a lot of work done. But I'm telling you right now, as soon as this pandemic is over, and it's not just going to be the two of them, you know, then she's going to be off doing whatever she's doing, recording, going in concert, whatever the case is. I feel like he's going to be left in the dust. She's going to then realize, you know, this isn't what I want to do. She's not ready for marriage. I feel she still really wants to work on a relationship. All right. You know what? I'm of the generation of Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and Celine Dion. Those are the women that I kind of listen to. I don't really listen to Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez and the other one. I forget her name. She was in rehab. I forget her name. I forget oh God, what is her name? Anyhow, you guys probably know who I'm talking about. Those are the younger generations. Maybe the youngest I go is Britney Spears. She was younger than me, but these other girls are even younger. They're in their 20s, right? And I don't really relate to them. So, let's just see what the cards have to say regarding Dalton and Ariana. All right, what are the messages regarding Dalton and Ariana Grande? What are the energies between Dalton and Ariana Grande? I just feel like once the, you know, life kind of starts up again, they're not gonna, I don't feel like they're gonna continue. The intensity, I mean, you know? What are the energies between Dalton and Ariana? What do we need to know about Dalton and Ariana? What do we need to know about Dalton and Ariana? Dalton and Ariana. All right, so like we have the Page of Swords here, which is a very fast-moving energy. And the Page of Swords at times represents like a fast-moving energy. It's drama. The Page of Swords is about curiosity. It's about, I feel like they're curious about each other. The Page of Swords, let me go to book. I just want to get more meaning here. So the Page of Swords talks about, it's about news, contracts, vigilance. It's like they're watching each other. They're very vigilant, you know, getting the details of what each person likes. It's about paying attention to details and listen carefully to advice from trusted sources. So this could also be about signing contracts. She might want him to sign, what is it called? I'm losing the words that I'm trying to come up with here. Prenuptial. All right. So she might want him to sign a prenup. This is about contracts and documents to arrange or sign for property, travel, finances, or other agreements. So the message is to pay attention to detail and listen carefully to advice from trusted sources. So she might be paying attention, which is smart, all right, paying attention to trusted sources. They might be telling her to get a prenup, okay? We have the Death card, which is change. So this is about big changes, ending, rebirth, letting go, moving on. So this is a big change. They are now engaged to be married, and there's big changes here. Their life's changing, transitioning. Then we have the Strength card, and this is about taking control and self-love and confidence. I believe the two of them together is bringing them more confidence. All right, this engagement has boosted the level of the relationship. Now they're engaged, so they have this better self-confidence between the two of them, but they also have to have self-love, okay? And then we have the Moon, and the Moon is about illusions. The Moon is about being dreamy. It's also about things that are not coming to the light. This is about illusion, the unconscious, mystery, deception, uncertainty, dreams, indecisions. All right. So if they're engaged, I still feel that there is this feeling of are we doing the right thing? It's a very dreamy thing to say, let's get married. Isn't that just fun? And let's, you know, start getting a dress and start shopping and getting it all arranged. But there's uncertainty here. It's about being confused, disillusioned, emotions running high, and needing the sense for a decision. So it's about, it really is just about, there's a lot of illusion here. There's not a lot of reality between the two of them. Okay? Let's see what the future messages are. What are the future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton? What are the future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton? I don't feel she's serious. Like, I don't think she totally understands what a serious, long-term, committed relationship is. If they get married, I don't know if this is something that will stick. And I'm not down on Ariana Grande. I don't know who she is. I just get someone who's in a little bit of a fantasy world. Oh, my hair sticking out too much. All right, future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton. Future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton. Future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton. I think she's more in love with the wedding, not the marriage. Future messages regarding Ariana and Dalton. 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 All right, well, here we have the Eight of Cups. All right, abandonment, withdrawal, retreat, travel, moving on. But there's the abandonment, withdrawal, retreating, back is turned against the cups and moving away from the situation. Then we have the Five of Cups. Loss, regret, grief, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. Sorry, guys. These cards are kind of saying exactly what I'm thinking. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And this is about negotiations, being defensive. This is about just standing up for your rights, being defensive. Seven of Wands is challenges, negotiation, anticipation. This card suggests you hold your ground through tough negotiations as you fight off your competitor, defend your ideas, or push back one too many demands. Okay, so, I mean, it's not looking good, the future for them. Okay, all right, there you go. That is the reading on Ariana and Dalton. If anybody is interested in purchasing a private reading from me, email me. My email will be at the bottom of the video. I will send you the information on how to get a reading, and the turnaround time is less than 5 days. All right, thanks for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing. I truly appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.